My dear students, hope you all are well. This is Shetu Mitra, lecturer, Department of Agriculture Studies, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Now, you all are welcome to my quiz discussion class.
Today we will discuss about chapter 2 section 4 from second paper, and the name of the chapter is poultry rearing and the name of the section is cock and hen rearing system. Learning outcome. After completing today's lesson, you are able to know about classification of chicken rearing with advantages and disadvantages, then the site selection and feed of chicken rearing, then disease management of hen, then board coming and other important applied and higher ability questions and answer. Here the classification of chicken rearing system. Mainly chicken rearing system can be classified into three categories, that is free range system, semi-intensive system and intensive system. And intensive system is of two types, that is rearing in cage and rearing in floor. And rearing in floor can be two types, that is by litter method and tip litter method. This is the classification of chicken rearing system. Here free range system. In our country, in locally, chickens are reared in this type of system. Mainly local breed or native breed are reared in this system. Here chicken can move freely. The main advantages are additional food requirement is lower in this system and disease prevention power is higher. But the main disadvantages are the chicken can be stolen in any time and cannot rear more number of chicken, and laid eggs cannot collect it easily. Now semi-intensive method. You can see a image of semi-intensive method. Mainly in this system chickens are reared within a net boundary but without shed, and you can see this in this image. Their house will be within this net boundary. Here chickens can move freely within this boundary. A boundary of 1.5 meters should be made in front of their house. This is called run. And the advantages of semi-intensive system or method is less possibility of stolen, large number of chicken can be reared, other animal cannot make hazards, exotic and hybrid both variety can be reared, balanced food can be fed, chickens can be kept within control, they can quickly take shelter in their house during rain. And the disadvantages are mainly more space is required, more labor is required, more cost is required, additional care is needed. These types of chicken cannot adapt with all in kinds of environment. Sometimes reptile types animal like snake can attack. Now the intensive method. Mainly case method you can see here. Intensive system or intensive method is the suitable for commercial farming. In the case method, mainly in urban area, case method is used for poultry rearing, and each division mainly 3 chickens are kept. For the length of each division should be 80 cm, width to be 30 cm and height is 45 cm. Case is preparing by using thin rod and wire nets. The front side of the case is bit sloped so that the eggs comes down and the chicken drink and eat in this case. The advantages is no possibility of breaking eggs, more chicken can be reared in less place and under control, doesn't spread bad smell in house. And the main disadvantages are if chicken attacked by any disease then it spreads very quickly. and labor cost, electricity cost, every cost is more. In this slide you can see the floor method of intensive system. First image shown the litter method and second image shown the deep litter method. Mainly beds of animals are called litter. Generally wood dust, rice husk, wooden leg, dry grass, straw etc. are used for litter, and the litter is used in the floor. It absorbs poultry's excreta. Mainly litter remains 5 to 7 centimeter wide, and in deep litter method mainly the wide is 15 to 23 centimeter. Generally layer chicken or egg producing chicken are more suitable for deep layer method. Mainly layer chicken is reared in this method. Weekly this litter is to be flip-flopped, and in litter methods mainly broiler chicken are reared, and both procedures are used for commercial purpose. Site selection and feed for chicken rearing. For site selection, some criteria should be maintained. That is, farm should be in highland and must flood free. Sufficient air and light is required. Need good drainage system of rainwater. Regular availability of electricity must be ensured. Good communication system is important for chicken rearing. Arrangement of sufficient pure water is required. Need good labor besides farm. So these are the criteria for site selection. Then the feed, and the hens are provided with balanced food. That's why they will give regular eggs and grown up healthy. Mainly the elementary source and uses of food is carbohydrate. That is, if the hen give more carbohydrate, then they will give more eggs and grow quickly. Carbohydrate helps to create heat and energy in the body, and the main sources of carbohydrate type food is wheat, maize, rice, potato etc. Then the protein. Protein helps to create muscle and helps in near and tear growth energy, and it produces energy in the body. The main sources of protein is pulse bean, fish dust, blood meal, meat of snails etc. Then the fat. Fat helps to create heat, energy, and egg became larger, and fat contains more in egg and meat. The main sources of fat is fish fat, mustard, soybean meal etc. Then the minerals or waters. Mainly minerals or waters is anti-resistance powered, and water helps to digest and it helps to circulate the body temperature. The sources of water, that is pure water and green grasses etc. Newcastle disease or Ranikhet disease. The disease at first indicated was Newcastle city in England. Later it was named after a place of Ranikhet in India, and in our country this disease is familiar to Ranikhet named. It is a viral disease. The causal organism of this disease is virus. Mainly some symptoms are shown after attacking with Ranikhet disease. That is, affected bird and chick doze in the corner of the house. They excrete like white lime. Their breathing problem. The neck became curved and feel giddy. In this image you can see this. Excreta will be bad smell and liquid materials come out from nose and mouth. For those disease prevention, first separate healthy hen from the sick hen, because it is a viral disease. So after attacking there is no treatment or prevention. After attacking or after death, to bury the dead hen and ensure organic safety, that is to stop the entrance of germ, and its vaccine, that is BCR-DV should be given of the hen and RDV injection should be given of the hen of 2 months. This is the prevention of this disease. Bird flu disease. The bird flu disease, one of the most familiar diseases of poultry industry in Bangladesh. This disease was first indicated in Bangladesh in 2007, and from then lakhs of hens are dying in every year. The disease was first indicated in Hong Kong in the year 1968. The causal organism of this disease is also virus, and mainly subtype of strain is H5 or H7. The main symptoms of this disease are the hen dies before showing any symptom. The affected hen looks weak and breathing problem can be seen. Eyes become swollen and continuous water drops from the eyes. And here you can see that in this image their eyes are swollen. As this is a viral disease, that's why after attacking there is no treatment or prevention. So when the hen or chicken are attacking with this disease, separate healthy hen from the sick hen, and then if the hen is die, then to bury the dead hen and ensure organic safety. And injection should be given to the hen at any age in the skin. Gumboro disease. The disease was first indicated in Gumboro city of USA in the year 1962, and in our country the disease was first indicated in 1992. So first indicated in 1962 and first indicated in Bangladesh in 1992. Symptoms. In this image you can see some symptoms of Gumboro disease. That is, their excreta spreads too much bad smell and they avoid food. Shivering is seen in the body. Affected hen lies in the ground. Blood and slippery materials come out from the excreta. They die because of water storage. And when the chicken are attacked by Gumboro disease, some prevention should be taken, that is separating healthy hen from the sick hen because it is a viral disease, and then to bury the dead hen. Ensure organic safety to stop the entrance of germ, and after attacking there is no treatment and prevention because this is a viral disease, so this measurement should be done. Here you can see a board coming question. It came in 2018 on all board. Here you can see a diagram. Firstly, hen rearing method, then types, 3 steps. One free range system, then A, then B, and A is divided into 2 categories. One is C and another is case system. So you already knew that hen rearing method is 3 types. One free range system, then semi-intensive system, and then intensive system. And intensive system is 2 types. One is litter system and another is cage system. That's why A will be intensive system and B will be the semi-intensive system, and the C will be the poultry rearing in floor or floor system. The questions are: explain the B main method mentioned in the above diagram, and question number D, which one is suitable for commercial farming between B and C method mentioned in the stem? Analyze. Here the answer of C question will be B method is the semi-intensive method, and then you write about semi-intensive method, that is, it is the system chicken are reared within a net boundary but without shade. Their house will be within this net boundary. Here chicken can move freely within this boundary, etc. It is the description. Then you will write the advantages and disadvantages. That is, the advantages of semi-intensive system is less possibility of stolen, large number of chicken can be reared, other animals cannot make hazards, exotic and hybrid both variety can be reared, laid eggs can be collected easily, chicken can be kept within control, they can destroy homestead garden, there is no chance of polluting environment, etc. And then the disadvantages of semi-intensive system, that is more space is required, more labor is required, more cost is required, additional care is needed and cannot adapt with all kinds of environment. This is the answer of question C. And then the answer of question D is which one is suitable for commercial farming between B and C method mentioned in the STEM analyze. So B method is the semi-intensive method and C method is the floor rearing method or floor rearing system. And you know that poultry rearing in the floor is of two types, that is litter and deep litter process. So first you should write the litter process and deep litter process and then the advantages and disadvantages. For B method, large number of chicken or large number of hen can be reared, but more space and more labor is required. But in three method or three process, small space can be required, and with a small space large number of chicken can be reared. That's why C method is the most suitable method for commercial farming, and with C method in litter or deep litter procedure, large number of chicken can be reared without any problem. And of course in same method chickens can be kept under control and balanced food can be provided of each chicken and no chances of stolen, easy to collect eggs and chicken become safe. That's why this method is more suitable for commercial farming. Here is another board question. The stem is Koromullapur is a remote village of Dinajpur. Jamila Begum of this village established a poultry farm. Suddenly, 4 hens of this farm died. They excrete like lime before dying. When consulted with livestock officer, he advised her to take chemical and biopreventive measures immediately so that other chicken remain safe. This is a board coming question and it came in 2019 on Dhaka board, Dinajpur board, Chittagong board, Sylhet board and Borishal board. Here the most important sentence is suddenly 4 hens of this farm died. They excrete like lime before dying. So you already understand that this is a symptom of Ranikhet disease or Newcastle disease. Here in this system the symptoms may be changed like bird flu disease symptoms, that is they excrete became liquid like water or the hen died before showing any symptoms. Then the stem is bird flu based stem and here you already understand that this is the symptom of Ranikhet or Newcastle disease. If the symptoms is bird flu, then in the number of question 3 you should write the symptoms of bird flu disease, and in case of number D you should write the preventive measures of bird flu disease. The question is number C. Explain the symptoms of the hens of Jamila Begum mentioned in the stem. So you already noticed that this symptom is the symptom of Ranikhet disease. Here first you should first write the disease name, then the symptoms. And Ranikhet disease or Newcastle disease is the most common disease of chicken. So the symptoms are affected birds and chicken does in the corner of the house. They excrete like white lime, and this sentence is mentioned in the stem. But the excrete may be green, yellow or mixed. they have breathing problem. The hen try to take breath by opening their mouth. Their neck become curved and feel giddy. This is also the symptoms. So you should write all the symptoms for question C. Then the question D. What measures should be taken, Jamila Begum, according to the advice of the livestock officer? So, according to the livestock officer, some chemical and biopreventive measurements should be taken. It may be separating healthy hen from sick hen, to bury the dead hen, ensure organic safety. There is to stop the entrance of germ, or after attacking there is no treatment and prevention. That's why always separate healthy hen from the sick hen. And then the vaccine RDV should be given to the hen. So this is the answer of this question. Now you can see a image. So this is also image of Ranikhet disease symptom. The neck became curved and feel giddy, and this image shown this type of symptom. So this is also a board coming question, and it came in 2019 on Rajshahi board, Kumilla board and Joshore board. So here you already noticed that this is a symptom of Ranikhet disease or Newcastle disease. And here the question is, the chicken shown in the figure attacked by which disease? Explain. That's why in the chicken shown in the figure attacked by Ranikhet disease, and then you should write about Ranikhet disease, that is Newcastle disease or Ranikhet disease. It is first indicated in the city of Newcastle of England. Later it was named after a place named Ranikhet. Then the causal organism or region affected by Newcastle disease virus, that's why its name is that's why it is Ranikhet disease. And then the symptoms, that is affected bird and chicken toes in the corner of this house, or this symptoms should be written here. The question number D. Explain the steps you have taken regarding the disease shown in the picture while keeping domestic birds. This question is similar to the previous question or previous STEM number D question, that is the prevention, chemical and biopreventive measures. That is, a drop of BCRDV should be given to the hen of 21 days age, and RDV once is injected should be given to the hen of 2 months, and separate healthy hen from sick hen. All are similar preventives. So this is the answer. Here you can see a image. This is similar to the previous question. Like previous question, since the Ranikhet disease, and here you can see the symptoms of bird flu disease. That is, eyes become swollen and continuous water drops from eyes. Here it may be a image of Gumboro disease, and the question is similar type question, that is the chicken shown in the figure attacked by which disease? Explain. Like here you can write that the symptoms shown in the figure is bird flu disease, and bird flu disease indicated in Bangladesh in 2007, and here lakhs of hens are dying in every year, and this disease was first indicated in Hong Kong in 1968. Then you can write the region or causal organism, that is affected by virus, and subtype of strain is H5 and H7. Then the symptoms, main symptoms, that is the hen died before showing any symptom. They attacked, hen looks weak, the excrete became liquid like water, and every symptoms you should write here. And then question number D, that is explain the steps you have taken regarding this disease shown in the picture while keeping domestic birds. Then you should write the preventive method, that is similar types prevention because it is a viral disease. That's why it have mainly after attacking there is no treatment and prevention. That's why always separating healthy hen or healthy part from the sick hen, then to bury the dead hen and ensure organic safety. A drop of the vaccine of bird flu should be given in the eye at the hen age of 1 day. This is the answer of this question. Dear students, that's all for today's lesson. If you have any queries, any question, ask your subject teacher. They must help you. That's all for today's lesson. Thank you all.